Welcome back, deep divers. Today we're diving into something that's, well, kind of always on our minds, but especially with the new year around the corner. Saving money in 2024. You guys sent in this really interesting article with
Yes.
like 10 top tips and expert speakers here to help us like really break it down.
Absolutely.
So ready to maybe uncover some, I don't know, surprising strategies for saving.
Oh, absolutely. And what I find so interesting about this particular list is it's not just the, same old advice. It's like they get it.
Right.
Like how we actually live and spend in 2024.
Yeah, it feels very now, which I like.
Exact.
So let's jump in. The article starts, like most financial advice does, with budgeting.
Right.
But it's not just telling us to track every penny, thank goodness.
Right.
It's highlighting these apps like Mint and Wyena, that kind of make it fun, like a game.
Yeah.
Have you found those helpful?
I mean, those apps are brilliant,
Yeah.
honestly, because they tap into this whole psychology thing, right? Like
Yeah.
who actually enjoys spreadsheets? Not me. No, it feels like a punishment.
It does.
But these apps, they turn it into a game. Like you're actually, leveling up your finances.
I like that.
And people respond to that.
It's so true.
It's
Yeah.
like tricking your brain into building good habits.
Yeah, that it's a little reward system.
Exactly. And it's not just about the tracking, right? It's the awareness when you see where your money's actually
Oh,
going.
yeah. The wake-up call.
Exactly. That's often the biggest hurdle.
Totally. Okay, so then the article, it takes us a step further. It's like, okay, you've got your budget, now automate your savings.
Yes. This is where it gets really smart. This is behavioral economics at its best.
Okay, break it down for us.
So automating your savings is basically set it and forget it.
I like it.
You're telling your bank, hey, every month, take this much money and put it in my savings account or, whatever your goal is, investing, whatever.
Right, right.
And the beauty of it is you don't even see that money in your checking account.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. No temptation, no more of that. Do I transfer it this month? Do I skip it? It just happens.
They already decided.
Exactly.
Ah.
And that's how you make saving a habit. It just becomes this thing that happens in the background, no effort required.
I love that.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got this like financial foundation in place,
Yeah.
budgeting, automation.
All basics.
Yeah, but now the article gets into what it calls like 2024 specific hacks. And this is where I was like, okay, they get me.
Right.
Because it's all about how we actually live and spend money today.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the big one. Subscription fatigue? Tell me I'm not the only one drowning in subscriptions.
Oh, you are definitely not alone.
Right.
Subscription fatigue is real, and it's brutal on your bank account.
It is, because it's like every company, every app wants a piece of your monthly income,
Exactly. They want that recurring revenue.
Yes. And it's easy to lose track.
Totally. Streaming services, music apps, those meal kits, all those little software subscriptions you forget about.
It adds up.
It really does. And that's why it's so important to regularly review your subscriptions and be ruthless.
Like cancel, cancel, cancel.
Exactly. If you're not using it, ditch it.
It's so easy to forget what you're even signed up for.
Exactly. They make it easy to sign up and then...
Hard to quit.
Exactly. They don't want you to leave.
Okay, this leads perfectly into the next hack they mentioned.
Yeah.
Cashback apps. I'm talking about Rakuten, Ibotta, Honey, all those.
Yes.
They give you like a percentage back on stuff you buy online. Do you use any of those?
I do. And it always surprises me how many people still aren't using them.
I know, right? It's free money.
It really is. It's like if you're already going to buy something online.
Might as well get a little something back.
Exactly. Even if it's just a few bucks here and there.
It adds up.
It really does, especially with how much we're all shopping online these days.
It's true. Online shopping is life.
Exactly. And I think what's interesting is these apps are tapping into that whole deal hunter mentality.
Sure.
We've been conditioned to look for sales, for discounts.
Totally.
So getting that cash back, it feels like a win.
Yes. It's instant gratification.
Exactly. So we use the apps more, we get more cash back. It's a cycle.
It's like they've gamified saving money, which I'm here for.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm sold. I need to download all these apps.
Do it.
Now, let's shift gears a bit from online spending to, like, our homes.
Okay.
The article talks about this trend of going green to save green,
Yes.
connecting sustainability and saving money. Tell me more about that.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because it shows how our finances, they're not separate from our values, like
Right.
wanting to live more sustainably.
Right.
And they give some good examples, like even simple things, like switching to LED light bulbs,
Oh, yeah.
using a smart thermostat,
Right.
being mindful of your water usage.
It all makes a difference.
It does, and it's a win-win. You're saving money on your utilities,
Right.
but you're also reducing your environmental impact.
It's good for the planet and your wallet. Exactly.
I like that it's not just about, like, pinching pennies. It's bigger than that.
It's about making conscious choices that have a ripple effect.
I love that.
And what's interesting is a lot of these sustainable choices, they actually save you more money in the long run.
Okay.
Like energy efficient appliances, yeah, they might cost more upfront,
Yeah.
but over their lifetime, you're saving money on your energy bills.
Right. It's about playing the long game.
Exactly. And I think more and more people are starting to realize that.
It's good to see.
It is. It's a positive trend.
Yeah.
It's not just about the planet, though, right? It's like playing the long game with your finances, too.
Totally. Okay, so we've talked budgeting apps, cashback, green living. Now, the article gets into these, like, practical everyday habits, things we often know we should do,
Yeah, like common sense stuff.
but need that little push.
A little reminder.
So let's dig into that. They mention meal prepping
Yes.
and shopping secondhand. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so meal prepping.
Yeah.
I know it sounds kind of trendy.
But the idea is just planning your meals, right?
Being prepared.
Exactly. Instead of like, oh, it's 7 p.m., I'm starving, what do I eat?
Takeout time.
Exactly. So imagine this. You spend a couple hours on Sunday cooking something delicious. Big batch.
Okay.
Portion it out for lunches, dinners, whatever for the week. Done.
I'm already seeing the appeal because I'm that person like, it's 7 p.m., I'm tired, I'm ordering pizza.
Exactly. No more of that. You're saving money, eating healthier.
Less food waste.
Exactly.
It's a win-win-win.
It's like you're being intentional with your food and your budget.
It's so true. Okay, and then secondhand shopping.
Yeah.
That used to have, like, a stigma, you know?
Oh, right.
But now,
It's cool.
it's cool. It's sustainable.
Exactly. We're all about experiences now, not just owning the newest thing.
Right.
So why not find amazing clothes, furniture, whatever, for way less?
And sometimes that stuff has way more character, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Like vintage finds, one-of-a-kind pieces.
The best kind of finds.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. Apps, cashback, living green, smart shopping. But now, got to talk about the maybe scarier stuff. Debt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The article doesn't sugarcoat it. It's
Well-
like if you want to save money, got to tackle that high-interest debt.
It's true. It's the elephant in the room.
So how do we even start? Help us out here.
Okay, first thing. Not all debt is bad, right?
Okay.
Like a mortgage, that's usually tied to an asset, your house. It's hopefully going up in value.
Right.
But high interest debt, credit cards, that's the killer. It just keeps growing.
It's like it's got a life of its own.
Exactly. It's like a monster under the bed. You can't ignore it. You gotta, like, face it head on.
So what do we do?
The article says focus on that high interest debt first, even if you can only make, like, small extra payments.
Okay, that feels doable.
Right, chip away at it.
Mm.
Because every little bit helps slow down that interest. You're basically stopping the bleeding.
Okay, so less scary already.
Exactly. Now, on a brighter note,
Okay, good.
they also talk about something we all need to do more of, which is milk those employer benefits.
Oh, yeah, those.
Right. We get so focused on our salary, but...
There's so much more.
Exactly. Free money, basically, hiding in your benefits package.
Easy to miss, though.
It is. Especially when you start a new job, it's like information overload.
Too much paperwork.
Exactly. But take the time to look. Because things like retirement plan matching, that's huge.
Yeah, explain that one.
Okay, so your company, they basically match whatever you put into your retirement account.
Up to a certain amount.
Right. So it's like free money.
I like how you keep saying that. It motivates me. Free money.
Exactly. And it's not just retirement. There's commuter benefits, maybe health savings accounts.
Tuition reimbursement even, some places.
Exactly. It's all there to help you. You just got to know where to look.
It's like a hidden treasure hunt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your own little financial scavenger hunt.
I like it. Okay, but before we get to the grand finale money-saving tip, anything, I don't know, stand out to you from what we've talked about already?
It's funny. It's like all these tips, they kind of work together.
Right. It's not just a random list.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
the money you save from meal prepping or
Yeah.
using those cashback apps,
Mm,
that's money you can then put towards, like, paying down that scary debt we talked about.
right. Or boosting your retirement
Yeah,
savings.
this all connects.
It's like a financial ecosystem or something.
I like that.
Right.
Okay, so ready for the last big tip from the article.
Let's do it.
All right, drum roll. It's the one we all struggle with.
Oh,
Impulse buys
the worst.
and the article's advice. Pretty classic.
Uh,
Make a list, stick to it.
it's true, though.
It is. But, like, any extra wisdom from you on how to actually do that? Because,
Oh, it's tough. We are bombarded with temptation.
constantly.
Marketing is everywhere. It's designed to make us buy stuff we don't need.
So true. So it's about creating a pause.
Okay.
Before you buy anything, ask yourself, like, do I need this?
Right.
Or do I just want it right now? Often, that's the key, right?